Are the challenges for is the tryout for challenge or for prospect?
It's another prospect,
Okay.
but it doesn't start until 9 Eastern, so I'm definitely got time.
What's up, boys?
Not much Milky.
Is grinding or what?
be grinding twos here in a minute.
Somebody streaming?
I am.
He's streaming on YouTube.
I'll fucking pull you up on YouTube. Is it just Enthalpy?
Yep.
-H?
Yeah,
Because if you type in Enthalpy, you get a lot of science videos.
that is true.
Motherfucker. Let's see, live. Dude, send me a link.
It's connected to my Discord. You should be able to pull it up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's fucking neat, eh? There we go.
You just love linking your socials to other socials.
Hey, your fucking
It's
social security
convenient.
number's been gone since you were born, dude. You playing on PC or console?
PC.
Dude, you sitting on a couch?
It's a
That's-
it's a recliner. Yeah.
Dude, that is fucking kind of dope. Actually, I wish I
Right?
fucking had
Right?
that. Yeah, dude, that seems way better than my fucking Razer gaming chair.
It is. Like it's so much more comfortable. Like it's just relaxing and stuff.
Alright, hold on. I gotta see what he's talking about now.
It's a full ass recliner.
It'll also give you an extra view on your... Oh, so your YouTube, it's under Frankie Boy with 3 eyes,
Mm.
002. That's why it didn't show up whenever you looked up your Discord name.
Is it under... What? What the hell does it say Frankie Boy?
It's, whenever you click on his Discord, it shows the link to the profile name and it says verified connection.
Oh, it's a different URL.
Yeah.
Weird. It's a little weird, that's for sure. What have you guys been up to this week?
I'm thinking about calling out of work tomorrow.
What do you do?
I'm a chemist for the government.
Oh, dude. What kind of instruments do you work on? You have any?
Everything I do is hands-on. I do water chemistry.
Yeah, do you use like LCMS, GC? Do you guys do that kind of stuff?
No, we don't. I don't touch any of it. I don't know if we even have it. I don't think we do.
Yeah, I'm working with the NIH right now, the EPA. I'm working with a bunch of fucking different government agencies, but we work on lab equipment.
Sick.
I just want to point something out. Not only is the recliner nice, but I also want to point out the fact on how simplistic you are with all of your mechanics.
I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
It's like
You just
I
see that,
get so
Musty?
sophisticated.
Good luck.
I
Oh
did
my
see that
God.
Musty. Well, it's gonna show up on the screen here in a second.
Right.
But yeah, there it is. You've got like a 10-second stream delay.
Oh.
I had to
Yeah,
mute your stream.
You have to like know your limits. Like you have to be humble when you're in the air for sure. I mean, this is like 3 years of late nights and everything.
Crazy.
Pope Francis died on Easter. You guys saw that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Didn't.
Kind of wild.
It is. It's a sign.
Yeah, I was listening. I went to. I've been in Los Angeles all week for work, and I was listening to a audiobook called The Prophecy of the Popes. Bro, the world's ending in 2027, and I'm not excited for it. But yeah, they basically go into this huge. They basically go into this thing. There was an Irish bishop. He essentially basically Nostradamus. He said there was going to be like 122 popes. He made a prediction there was going to be 122 popes for the remainder of the Earth, and after 122 there was going to be an end. And he made, you know, super broad general statements about all of, like, each of the 122 popes that were going to be around prior to, or, you know, after the current pope in fucking, what the hell was it, like the year 1100 or something like that. But yeah, if you go to the Vatican, apparently, you know, like all the presidents or whatever, they've got all their photos in the White House, and, you know, from in chronological order. Well, the Vatican had 122 of these portraits made after, like, empty portraits, and they had those made like after this fucking guy made this prophecy. And there's only one portrait spot left after good old Francis. So yeah, apparently the world's gonna end in 2027, and so make sure you get your flip resets in now, because there's not gonna be a lot of time to grind ranked when we're grinding the Hellscape Apocalypse.
I was about to
That
say
is,
grinding tombstones.
Be grinding human bones.
We'll grind your bones to make our bread.
No, Mr. College. I don't know yet, Mr. College. I don't know if I made a team or not. We'll find out. Alright, are we doing 2s, 3s? What's the play?
No, you guys do twos. I'm just sitting here chilling, doing work.
Yeah, it may be called the grinding channel, but it's mainly just anyone who's able to vibe out comes in.
I can't read, so it doesn't really matter to me what these channels say.
Valid. I almost hit my first double flip reset yesterday in a trading pack, Milky.
Ooh,
It was in good old double tap playground.
dude.
Was I trying it for over an hour? Yes.
Dude, I don't know how you guys fucking do it, man. I cannot. I've never completed a training pack in my life.
Every training
Ever.
pack I've done, I've looked up a video on how it should be used and what you should be using it for and practicing.
Dude,
And usually it gets me through it.
I could never. I could absolutely never do it.
What I regret is not training the right things at the right time. It's important. The order you learn things matters.
Very true.
Dude, life's too short, man. Can't be playing Rocket League all day. And when I could be playing Rocket League, I'd rather be playing Rocket League and not practicing Rocket League.
I was in the GCB Discord call last night, or like very early this morning actually. And I got off to go play Warzone, and somebody asked me what my settings were for my camera and sensitivities and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I got on, and I caught myself 30 minutes later back in free play whenever I intended to get off in the first place. And I was like, I hope you know, this is how addicted I am to the game. I'm currently on a 251-day streak of playing Rocket League right now,
Wow.
according to
You're on a what?
251-day streak of playing Rocket League.
Holy fucking shit, dude.
I think I went for 200 days, and then I missed one day, and then I went for another 200 days.
Jesus
So-
Christ.
What ended up happening with me is I went for like 100-something days, then
Ooh,
my
that
internet
was
was
sick.
out one
I
of
don't
those
know if you guys
days.
saw that one.
I did see it.
I'm about to see it. There it is. Nice.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, what a moment. Alright, continue.
But my internet was out one night, and I lost the streak, and then I got my 251 day streak after that.
Jesus Christ,
So
dude. That is-
basically, I've been playing every single day for almost a year, like grinding.
That is actually the definition of grinding.
Ooh, that was sick too.
You know, if my computer wouldn't, you know, need a diaper every time I streamed while playing the games, I would be streaming with you. But
What graphics card do you have?
it's I want to say it's a 4060 Ti.
Okay.
What? Your computer? What?
It's because my other stuff isn't updated. So like I've got bad storage. I've got a bad motherboard, or not bad, but they're just outdated for my graphics card. I've only been able to update stuff one at a time. And since
How
this
much?
graphics
How
card
much is your
cheap,
RAM?
I have, I think 84.
You have 84 gigs of RAM? Christ.
It's a lot of RAM.
Yeah, I've got 64.
Well, I was at one point only running 30.
How the fuck does that math out? You like 3 8-gig sticks and a 6-gig stick?
I don't know how it works.
Because you only have 4 RAM slots, right?
Yeah.
Bro, were you just like finding RAM sticks in the garbage?
I don't know.
How the fuck do you get that number?
30?
Yeah, out of 4?
That's just a random throw out there. I don't know how much I actually
No, so you
had.
probably had 32. Okay.
Maybe.
Because you probably had 4 8-gig sticks. I'm just sitting here looking at a calculator trying to figure out how 30 fits into 4.
Well, I have 4 sticks, and I used to have only 2 sticks.
Oh my goodness, what a... Alright, I'm ready.
You said, "Oh my goodness," and I'm still waiting for the peak.
I
Was it
did-
the
well-
ceiling shot that you got?
No, it was the redirect of the very slow redirect reset.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one.
Alright, you ready?
I'm pretty close to being ready, yeah. Which is basically I'm ready.
Oh, what a shot! That was crazy. What am I missing?
I'm trying to play more simple with my mechanics. 'Cause
Who's
I've
that?
been overdoing it.
Who's that guy on YouTube? He's got like a blue chicken as his profile picture. Rocket League player with blue chicken.
Rocket League player with blue chicken icon.
I do not know a blue chicken player.
He's a big he's a big YouTuber. I know that.
I know the one that's a potato.
Are you talking about Reddles? Do you know who Reddles is?
No. This
Okay.
guy I think played pro a long time ago.
It's not squishy, obviously. I mean, he's a big YouTuber.
Was it Spooky Luke?
Oh, he's the ghost.
I'm wondering if it is Spooky Luke. Maybe it wasn't a blue chicken.
It's Spook Luke's is a ghost.
Yeah, his
That
is
was a while
fucking.
ago.
I'm just gonna assume it was him, but like he does a video where he makes it to GC with like literally no mechanics.
Yeah, it's
Um,
no. Oh, I know who you're talking. Yeah, I know. I've heard of this person. I don't know his name though.
Yeah, but just goes to show you that I'm just bad.
No, no, it's just you're. It's not. That's not why.
Dude, just let me have this. I like feeling bad.
Okay.
I'm kind of a masochist. It's a bit of a
he does like feeling bad. It's weird.
yeah. It's my therapist would tell you that it's a lot of unaddressed childhood trauma, and I would just tell her that I have converted that childhood trauma into sexual kinks very unhealthily.
Valid. As a professional doctor would say, I concur.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot of. I finished my 3rd book this month on evolutionary psychology. I'm feeling ghost. I'm feeling fucking goated, based. I feel like I know everything about human beings now. I might have actually reached self-actualization and enlightenment yesterday.
Enlightenment.
Also, I was reading this book on. I was reading this evolutionary biology book on childhood trauma. Not that I don't have childhood trauma, but I'm getting super into the topic. But I was also listening while reading that. I was also listening to divorced dad Euro dance music, or Euro dance rock. You want to have like you want to have an epiphany, dude. Mixing those two things is like it's like tobacco and marijuana, or crack and heroin. Like they just go so well together.
Just go so well together. See, I don't listen to music while I'm playing. I can't. I don't know what it is.
Not if I don't listen to music or something in the background while I read, I fall asleep.
See, in that case, I would like listen to audiobooks and just do stuff in the process of listening to them. Like, whenever I was working at Home Depot, or not Home Depot, at Walmart my first time, I listened to the audiobook on Spotify, Rich Dad Poor Dad, like 48 times.
BRB.
It's not really too much to learn about it.
Yeah, I thought I did not personally like that book.
Like, pretty much, you could break down the book by going. So, long story short, if one man tells you to do this, but he's gone nowhere doing that, then obviously you don't listen to him. And if somebody who's made a lot of money and is very successful tells you to do this, and this is how they started, and they're very successful, you should probably try doing that. It's literally the Reader's Digest. Like that, I just broke down the entire book for you in a full sentence.
I didn't like the passive income stuff. Kinda, sorta pisses me off a little bit, because it's so unrealistic for most people to do that.
Yeah.
You know, like, dude, if everybody owned vending machines and like self-servicing laundromats and fucking car washes, there would be no real estate space left on the planet.
Yeah,
like,
true.
it's just like this like passive income bullshit that is like the basis for most. Like, there's definitely shit you can do out there for it, but like, is it realistic for somebody that has, you know, some kids and a wife to sit down and start grinding out, figuring out some stream of fucking income that is supplied by quarters?
Well, I mean,
You
it's not
know-
even just that. It's the fact that that's so unlikely for it to be successful in this economy.
Well, then he talks about the debt thing too. So yeah, I mean, you have that point, but then you also have the fact that like, who's the fuck? What's his name? Why am I spacing on his name? The guy that wrote it.
Ramsey?
No, Ramsey is the exact opposite of this guy. Gordon Ramsay, or Dave Ramsey, sorry. Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, Dave Ramsey is like an anti-debt guy. The guy who wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad lives on debt. Like, he loves debt. Like, debt's great.
Well, so here's the thing. I've learned from what a lot of people who are rich now started at. They were in debt for the first few years because they took loans from the bank. So pretty much the only thing that's like the way it was explained to me is if you take a loan from the bank and you put in a certain amount, you tell them, hey, I'm going to put in, like, let's say you take $1,000 out or 10 grand out. Let's just go throw the number up higher. You put 10 grand out. You tell them, hey, I'm going to put 4 grand in if you put 6 grand in. At that point, they're losing the majority of their money because of what you're doing. Sure, you're going to owe them that, but they're taking the higher risk than you are. And so you're going to have to borrow money in order to start something that's going to be a more, or get you a higher equity in the end. Because you can't start something from nothing. You have to start somewhere with something. And taking a loan is probably one of the easier ways to do that. So starting out with debt is going to be beneficial if you know you're going to be able to pay it back.
Ready to play?
Yeah, I'm ready to play.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it, you know, that is how pretty much everybody does it for the most part when you're, you know, if you do want to start a business or doing, you know, you do need an additional investment of capital for, you know, all of those things. But again, like my problem isn't with like entrepreneurs sourcing income or sourcing capital for their, you know, business ventures. It's the fucking, this guy telling everybody to go buy up single family homes and rent the fuckers out for passive income, you know, which is an absolute cancer on our fucking society. That you can have, you know, one guy owning 15 residential homes and then renting out the fucking bedrooms, you know?
Yeah. You know, my fault. There's a guy that I watched, and he started with taking loans from the bank, and now he owns an entire like section of hotels.
Yeah, it can be done, dude.
Oh my gosh. Don't know what happened there. Watch out for Demo. Oh wait, bro. I'm behind you. Boost. I'm gonna lock in. I'm doing terrible right now.
Thank you.
All right, boys. I gotta go hop on one more work call. I might be back in a little bit.
Right. What a save. Nice shot.
Thanks.
On your left. Trevor did that.
No, my finger.
It's all good.
This is
See, I didn't try and do anything dumb at the last second there.
there you go. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, see, I'm looking at your chat, and I'm just like,
What?
I'm looking at your chat, I'm seeing them spam. I'm just like, I'm so happy I don't have that on.
Who's spamming?
Beat Garrett. He was spamming the whole time. He
Oh.
was just saying, okay, okay, what a saves.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I thought you were talking about the stream.
That's my fault. Thought he was gonna double it, not pass it.
Back post will cover both of those options.
Board.
No, what is that?
That's wild.
Very hard touch. Whatever. Hmm.
Watch out for Demo. My
Yeah,
fault.
man. Should have eaten. Damn. You're gonna be on after your tryout?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Are you gonna get off before then?
I might take a small break just to get food, but other than that, probably not.
Okay. Whenever you get food, I'll get food.
Safe. You have time. Going for a demo. I saw you had no boost, but I didn't know you weren't gonna keep going level.
You see, again, it's the cheating. Back post. If you sit there, I promise you, it'll work out.
I just bumped him like 3 times.
Is it a 50 or did you miss that? I couldn't tell.
Is Ghost Touch, because I saw the front end of my car go through it and it made the sound on my end, but awesome. So I don't know if you noticed, but this guy right here isn't a champ player.
It doesn't matter. We can still beat them. We're not performing. We can do much better than how we're playing now. That's a fantastic save.
I'm
Alright.
switching to my alt. Hold on, I'm not tanking this MMR anymore.
Okay. Alright, so what do you think is going on right now?
Well, my kickoffs are absolute dog shit, and
is
I'm
true.
honestly considering the fact that I do a much better job at winning the 50 on the kickoff than losing the 50, and that's what I should stick with until I figure it out. Because
Well,
it's just...
yesterday you were doing the kickoffs fine.
Well, that was with people who were playing a little bit slower, but we're playing against people like that last guy we were playing with, and I couldn't win a single 50 off of him until I speed flipped.
Okay. Well,
So I feel like I want to try and do that more, because I feel like I can get the ball to their side a lot easier than I could get it to one of our back right or back left sides. And then there's just a lot of
Okay.
stuff that I'm screwing up on in general, like challenges and my ball touches. They're all just not going good right now.
Okay. The kickoffs are important to me. I feel misused in game. If we're not doing that back left back right kickoff, I feel misused. I have the mechanics and the consistency to score off a rolling kickoff, rolling pass kickoff, at least 3 out of 10 times. I have that consistency. To full field, either double touch or reset. I have that consistency. So if we are not doing a back right, back left kickoff, we are now excluding ourselves from that possibility of winning at least one goal, of getting one goal off a kickoff that I'm receiving. Also, based on your ball touches, it seems like you feel slow, and that's okay. That happens. However, when we are slow, we do not want to force the ball in the air, which is fine. We can both be grounded the entire game, but we have to be self-aware of that. Like as soon as we get on, we have to like. And I do this all the time. Like if I feel slow, it means I'm not going up in the air at all, like 0, unless I am absolutely forced to. And I am not gonna force myself to go up the wall. I'm just gonna take a 50 the entire game, and we can do that. It's very simple to play like that. So now that I've said all that about the kickoffs and about the feeling slow and your ball touches not being there, let's talk about the kickoffs first. What are your opinions on everything I said about the kickoff?
If we're gonna keep trying to do the back left, back right, I want to incorporate a speed flip into my kickoff, because I just feel like I would have a better chance, even if I feel like I'm not going to be able to get the 50 to you. I'll at least have the opportunity to still win the 50 instead of just completely lose it and not have any control of it at all. Because there were several of those that we just immediately got dunked on because the ball flew off the sidewall straight in front of the net and we couldn't do anything about it. I would prefer to at least get there before the other person does, and then I can do the 50 if I can.
Okay. So I'll say that one more time. Are you saying that you're okay with doing the back left, back right? Like in the
I'm
future
okay
or
with
right
it.
now, or I'm confused.
I'll keep working on it and keep trying it.
Okay.
I can't guarantee it's gonna get to you. It's just
I
my
understand.
brain, for some reason, is I just calculate getting the 50 away, or like to their side, better than I do getting it behind me.
Okay, so why
I
don't we
don't
just
know.
go in a private match and do kickoffs until you figure it out? That's the only logical solution. Like I feel like that's the only logical solution, because like I said, if we don't do this and you can't perform the kickoff every single time like I can, at least almost to 100%, then we're losing out on that possibility of winning games in that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So we have to, and I really mean this, we have to think of a logical solution for these kickoffs. How would you like to solve these kickoffs for yourself?
I really don't know, because if I speed flip into it, then majority of the time it's just either too quick, and if I don't speed flip or flip into it, I don't get there fast enough, and I can't get the ball to you.
Okay.
So I really don't know, to be honest.
Can I offer a couple solutions?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is we go into private match and we figure it out. And every kickoff, I will tell you what I'm doing, and you can watch my car as I'm doing it, and you will orient yourself accordingly. That's the fastest way to deal with that. Another way is you just watch my kickoff. Like you watch the stream back over, or you save that last game, and you watch me do my kickoff from my point of view. And that will also solve the problem very, very quickly. That way you can see what I'm doing and you just copy and paste. The other solution is we keep playing ranked and we just hope for the best. That is the most illogical option, but it is an option. Okay, so of those 3 options, what do you have a preference, or would you rather just not talk about it anymore?
I really don't know. It's for some reason I can't even sign into my alt account. I'm sending the verification to my email, and it's not giving me the 6-digit security code to my email.
Yeah.
I don't know, my password's right and everything. It's just not sending me the email. Oh, cool. There's a server connection going wrong with Apple right now, apparently. So it can't receive or send emails through iCloud. Guess I'm just playing on my main. I don't know why. Hang on, let me just get the email. There's also an update to Epic. Okay, I figured it out. It's because my VPN was on for some reason. Now I'm getting an Epic error. I can't even load up Epic. guess I have to uninstall Epic and reinstall it.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be a minute.
So good.
It's uninstalling Epic and every game I have downloaded through Epic before I can re-download it.
It's upsetting I didn't score that. Oh my god. No way, I suck.
to snack on?
I'm playing ones.
Okay.
Shot. Shot. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Is it almost done? Is it done? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. Is it done?
It's still downloading.
Mm,
I mean, I've got to reinstall Rocket League, which shouldn't take super long, but if you want to go ahead and send a friend request to my alt, it's just SD1 Kyle.
doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. Hmm.
I might just go get food.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. I'll let you know whenever it downloads.
Alright, man. Talk to you later, okay? Bye
Talk to
bye.
you later.